welcome to the area's only lifestyle newscast, PA Live. I'm Haley Bianco.
And I'm Chris Bohinski. This is Pongo, and that's Sassy. And I'm talking about the horse, not Haley.
And as you can tell, it's a special broadcast of PA Live on the road in Saylorsburg. We are live at Mazezilla in Monroe County for the whole hour today, and we're going to be showing you so many amazing things, starting with these ponies.
Yes, well, I think yours is a miniature horse,
That's right.
Pongo's the pony, and we're just so excited for this second monthly show in our series on the road. It's such a beautiful day outside.
It's
honestly
unusually gorgeous for the end of October. So, I mean, the stars aligned. It's going to be a perfect day here. We have so much to show you, from zip lining, riding roller coasters, pumpkin picking,
s'mores,
pumpkin
corn
carving.
husking.
The list goes on and on. But we're going to
right,
start
baby?
off by talking about a corn maze.
Yes.
With the name Mazezilla, where we are today. And Nate is here. This is your farm. Thanks so much for having us here today.
Thanks for being here.
And you're holding a goat. Who do you have?
Flip.
What's its name?
Flip.
Flip the goat.
Flip.
Do Flip, right? That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Well, that's a way to start off the
I guess
show.
not on cue. But one of the great things is so many of these animals that you have here at Mazezilla are rescued.
Absolutely.
So you're
yep.
really giving them that second chance at life. So so thank you for that. We all appreciate that, and all our viewers, you know, they love their pets.
We're huge animal lovers. And so when you come here to Mazezilla, you're going to see so many different farm animals. There's cows, horses, piglets, so cute. What other animals do you have here?
We have about 15 baby goats. We have 2 different litters of baby pigs. One had 9, one had 5. So we have those. There's turkeys, there's some chickens, there's some peacocks.
So
many
we know
animals.
during normal hours, you know, humans want to go through the corn maze. When the lights go off and all the cars go home, do the animals get to go through the corn?
They'd eat it probably, right?
Do they?
Not our animals, but wild animals.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
And you know,
like to mosey on through.
the corn maze, we're standing behind all these different designs you've had throughout the years here. Like this one right here is from 2004. You've got a friend lost in Mazezilla, and every year you're changing the design, right?
Absolutely. We started back in 1998, and we do a different theme every year. Usually starts with a little discussion around the dinner table and talking about what we want to do, and we go from there.
What's this year's design?
This year's design is Mazezilla Spooktacular.
I'm scared.
About different not scary. We don't do anything scary. It's all about different things for Halloween.
So my problem with corn mazes is I can never get out. So
Well, then it's a good corn maze.
what's like the difficult level of it?
Some people said this one was a little bit more difficult than normal, but we do
Really?
have an emergency path that weaves around the whole outside, so you can work your way to the outside, and once you're on the long path, you can get out at any time you need.
Well, listen, I feel like right now, during the age of COVID-19 and the whole coronavirus, people have been cooped up in their house. They're wanting to stay out. So, hey, if you have to be stuck in a corn maze for another few hours, on a beautiful day, so be it.
How
right?
fun. I mean, we did it the other day. We're going to show you in a minute. We did it kind of in the rain.
Yeah.
Not so successful. We did get lost. It's very tricky. Do you have any tips for anyone if they're going to come and try out the corn maze?
Usually you got to stay in one direction. So if you're going to make rights, make all rights. Or you're going to make left, make all left.
Really?
So that will
didn't
get
know
you
that. That would've been
through
helpful.
to the beginning to the end. Ours is a little bit more difficult. We have different stops. We have 11 different stops. Usually we used to have hole punches. You would do a hole punch with a corresponding shape.
So there are clues.
There are clues in there, or different stops is what we call them. We got rid of the hole punches due to COVID, so no one can touch them. We give everybody a pencil, and then they go in, and then they find out different letters so they can do a
Okay.
decoding at the end, decoding a special
All right.
phrase.
So
Yes.
fun. All right. And so today is the middle of the week. You're only open for the corn maze on weekends?
Yep, Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays.
All right. Well, little Sassy wants to go in the corn maze. She's ready. But you know what? We tried the other day. Why don't we show you now? Take a look at Chris and I, our attempt at doing the corn maze here. that was the corn maze. Very fun, as you can tell, and obviously we made it out in one piece. But if a corn maze isn't really your thing, there's fun for the whole family here. You can pumpkin pick. So now take a look at some pumpkins and stay tuned for more PA Live on the road in Saylorsburg.
Welcome back to PA Live on the road at Mazezilla in Saylorsburg, Monroe County. Right now we are joined with Christine Bush, who is here on behalf of Senator Mario Scavello, and you have some exciting news for us.
I do. Thank you both for having me. We truly appreciate it. We're happy to be here on behalf of the Commonwealth in our district in Monroe County to highlight this beautiful Mazezilla, one of my favorite places in Monroe County, my children's favorite places in Monroe County. This will be the boring aspect of the show when you see everything else that's here. But we just want to congratulate and thank you both for coming here. Thank you for highlighting a part of our district. It's just a beautiful area, and we're happy to have it here in Monroe County. And we have a certificate of recognition recognizing WBRE on the road at Mazezilla Corn Maze in Klingles Farm and Produce Stand in Saylorsburg, Pennsylvania. The senator just did this little certificate to state that Mazezilla has 11-acre corn maze and that it has a new and unique design each year. Since 1998, Mazezilla and Klingel Farm has welcomed thousands of visitors at their one-of-a-kind complex with many amenities to offer our community. So we just want to thank Mazezilla, thanks WBRE for coming here. We truly appreciate it, and please come out and check this fantastic place out on the weekends. Bring your kids and have some funnel cake and have a great time.
Yeah,
Thank
we'll
you.
be having funnel cake in a little bit. Now, Christine, you said you bring your whole family here.
Yeah.
Your kids, what's their favorite part?
These slides. The children, I have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old, and there's the slides to peel them off of it in the evenings. I'm like, it's dark, it's gonna close. Or, you know, you try and con them with fried Oreos, and they don't care, you know. So then I sit there eating the Oreos, just watching them go down the slide, and gaining 15 pounds. But that's okay. You know, this is what corn maze is about.
On a fun day like this.
And one of the unique things about those slides is that they're actually made with truck lining. So that's why you zip down them so quick.
Yeah.
So maybe after the show, since, you know, it might not be most professional to go down a slide now, we'll have to give that a test out, Haley.
There's so much to do here. Like, I didn't even know that was here, and I've been here for a couple days now getting ready for this big show. So I love the animals. I love doing the corn maze. Has your family had luck with the corn maze?
We have not tried.
Oh my gosh, spotted lanternfly just landed on me. There's plenty of them here too.
But
I have not seen them yet.
Yes, they're unfortunately all over.
But we're doing our part and getting rid of them and eradicating them.
Yes,
because they're an
true.
invasive species,
I
and
should step on that one.
we're making things good here.
I got him. Did my part.
But yeah, the corn maze was not something that we've tried yet. I don't think they've even noticed that there's a corn maze. Like I said, slides are just so fun for small human beings, and they just absolutely love them. And the pumpkin patch is obviously beautiful. The backdrop of the mountains and the trees right now are just gorgeous. So
it really is.
We truly, as a family, love coming here and
But now there's something on me.
wrangling the
Well,
swamp.
we're
It's
not farm
okay.
people. I think that's okay that there's bugs here. It's how it's meant to be.
But yes, thank you so much.
We
Thanks for
honestly could not be more thrilled to get recognized by a U.S. Senator, right?
He's a Pennsylvania. You can promote him if you
But
want.
still, like, I mean, he's representing our Commonwealth and so many people, and it's such a privilege, you know, to have Senator Scavello be a part of this inaugural, well, it's a second one, but it's in its beginning stages.
Yes.
So,
and we are happy to be here and happy to showcase. The senator represents the 40th senatorial district, which is Monroe and Northampton County, and this is his second term. And I've actually worked for the senator for since I was 16. I'm turning 31.
Oh
so
my
it's
goodness.
been, and I worked for him before at his bagel place. So it's been a long, it's been 14 years, and he's a fantastic man and a great mentor, and I truly appreciate everything that he's been able to provide me and the constituents of the district. So we're happy to be here and happy to showcase, and just really glad that you guys came to Monroe County. We're very
thank
happy.
you so much for presenting this to us and joining us
Thank
here
you.
at Mazezilla today.
Thank you so much.
We'll see you soon, and you at home stick with us. There's so much more on PA Live on the road after this.
now,
Welcome back to PA Live on the road in Saylorsburg at Mazezilla. Joining us now from Dale's Concessions, Peanut is here, the one and only Peanut. Cheers to you. What'd you bring for us today?
A whole table full of goodies.
Oh my goodness. And he made all of this in like an hour. So this was quick, hot, and fresh.
Well, that's
Walk
what
us through
happens
some
when
of
you
it.
come to Mazezilla. If you want food, you come get it, you go do the corn maze, you work up another appetite,
goodness.
and then you come eat more. And one of the things that Haley and I
Yes.
are enjoying right now is something that really you guys invented. Tell us about it.
No, we didn't invent it. It's been out for a while.
Oh, well,
It's the first time we're having it.
so you've invented it. No, so what is it? What are we drinking?
It's apple cider into a frozen slushie.
Mmm.
It's very good.
And you know what? It's rather hot today, surprisingly.
Yeah.
So it's wonderful that we're getting to have this. Now, Chris, let's take a look at some of the food over here. We have
Yeah.
some nachos, some corn dogs,
And
pierogies.
yeah, you know, right now I know my grandma and sister are watching. So, Grandma, I will be eating a pierogi just for you right now. They're not probably going to be like yours, covered in onions and butter. But what is a fan favorite here, Peanut?
A little bit of everything. Funnel cake is popular. The kids love fried Oreos. We have chicken fingers, fresh cut French fries. We have pizza, cotton candy. There's a little bit of variety for everybody.
Yeah, and for the hot day or for the chilly fall day, I see some hot chocolate here as well. Oh, looks so good. What's this, hot apple cider?
Hot apple cider also.
That's
Did you
my
invent that?
favorite.
No, I'm kidding.
So many great picks, and you have multiple stands here, don't you?
Yes. Yep.
And there's a spotted lanternfly on you.
And you know what?
Yeah, well.
Like the theme of today's show. How many spotted lanternflies will land on us on live TV?
I think the real question is, Peanut, do you sell peanuts here at any of your stands?
No, we don't sell peanuts.
Oh,
next year.
goodness.
We do have a we do have a peanut roaster home in a shed.
Okay.
That we do, but we never sold roasted peanuts.
And how has it been going this year? You know, it's a different type of year with the pandemic and all for all types of attractions. What's it been like here at Mazezilla?
Here at Mazezilla, it's been very, very busy. You know, the people have been coming out and supporting Mazezilla, and you know, it's a good family, fun atmosphere for everybody.
And I know I'm looking at all this food and I'm thinking, wow, finally, because we missed out on all the fair food this year. Have you been having a lot of people with that same reaction?
A lot of people missed out on the fair food, and they can come here to Mazezilla for the next 2 weekends and get their fair food. And
The next 2 weekends, is that it?
Yeah,
That's it.
that's it.
Hurry on down this
Oh,
weekend.
no, we got 3 yet?
Maybe.
Oh, we're hearing 3.
Okay,
Check
sorry.
the website.
I
That's
guess I
how you'll
can't
know.
count.
Well, Peanut, thank you so much for sharing all this amazing food with us. Our mouths are watering. I'm sure yours are at home too. But this is just one of the great things here at Mazezilla. There's also many farm animals, as we showed you. So here, take another look at some of the cuties here at the farm. Welcome back to PA Live on the road, live at Mazezilla in Saylorsburg. So much going on in the Poconos. And there's a lot going on at Camelback Resort, which is why Erin is here. It's so nice to see you.
Hi guys, thanks for having me. This is so exciting.
We were lucky enough to go to Camelback last week, and we did so many fun things, zip lining, riding the mountain coaster, and also making s'mores. What are some of the great things you guys are offering right now in the fall season?
Yeah, so you guys had so much fun, and I wish I could have joined in with you because it just looked like a blast. We love it at Camelback, but we have so many exciting things. We have the haunted attractions right now, so if you come Friday through Sunday and the weekends, you can experience the monster coaster and lights out zip line. And you guys only got to experience it during the day, and we hope you come back for the nighttime too.
It was scary enough for me.
It honestly
Screaming the
was.
whole way.
Well, just imagine all the ghouls and goblins that are popping out in the middle of the night too.
Listen, there's enough ghouls and goblins in my life right now, so I don't need to go on a coaster to see them.
But there's so much stuff going on there.
There really is. We have the private campfire experience down at Trails End. We have the bonfire experience for families when they come to also get a chance to do some s'mores and roasting, toasting, and maybe a few ghost stories too.
Oh my goodness. Now, with the pandemic, everyone's trying to get outside and enjoy the outdoors. So you have to make reservations for the campfires and everything.
You do. true. If you go on to camelbackresort.com, you can easily find the reservations for the campfires underneath our dining experience. And you can also book your adventures for the mountain coaster, the monster coaster, the zip lines, all of that online as well too.
Do you see a lot of local people in the community here enjoying it in their own backyard, or do you get a lot of people from outside?
Oh, 100%. We see everybody from New York, Philadelphia coming for a staycation just to get away and get outside and enjoy this beautiful fall air in the Pocono Mountains, to everyone local. I mean, everybody's really come together lately, and I feel like it's been a really fun experience this fall. I think we've seen more people than we usually do in the Poconos.
Well, tell us some more in a little bit, but right now, take a look at us making some s'mores at Camelback.
It's time now to cozy up by the fire here at Camelback Resort. We're having so much fun on this beautiful fall day. Sean, there's so much to do here, including making s'mores.
We came up with the idea of building these fire pits, and our guests after dinner or whatever the case may be can engage in one of these great s'mores kits. They come with everything you need, and you can sit here with your family or friends and have a cocktail and enjoy some s'mores.
Everyone knows we love to eat. I mean, these s'mores kits, it really is going to make it so easy. You know, it's just come out and enjoy the beautiful state of Pennsylvania here in Tannersville. More with PA Live on the road when we return.
Welcome back. We're live again, and now Michael is joining us from the Pocono Chamber of Commerce. Great to see you. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you so much, Haley and Chris, for having me. Thank you.
Absolutely.
So, did you grow up in the area?
Absolutely. Since '98, I've been here in the local area.
Wonderful.
Went to intermediate school, high school, college, career technical schools, and now I work here locally.
So you know just as well of all of us that, you know, this area has so much to offer. What are some of your favorite things?
Absolutely. The outdoors are one of the greatest things we have about Monroe County, whether it's going on the river or going to Camelback and skiing down the mountains, or one of our small towns, whether it be Stroudsburg or Mount Pocono. There's plenty to do here.
Why is it so important for a Chamber of Commerce to really be that hallmark of a hub for communities, not only for the people that live in that county, but for people wanting to visit?
Yeah, so the Chamber advocates on business, whether big or small. So it's important to have one organization where all the businesses' voices can be heard, and we can take those voices to, let's say, Harrisburg, and make sure that legislation is being passed in their favor.
Absolutely. Now, we keep, bringing up that we're here in communities to kind of bring the experience home to you, because during the pandemic, you may be wanting to stay at home more than you had in the past. So what's it been like during the pandemic here in Monroe County and in the whole Pocono Mountain regions? How have the businesses, how have the communities been doing?
I just want to commend a lot of our small and big businesses for pivoting so quickly during the COVID pandemic. A lot of people went virtually with their events, but the pickup food and to-go drink orders, I mean, I just have to commend like Barley Creek and Linda Rice at Mountain View Vineyards. They just switched up, made it really accessible for tourists and people who live here locally to get what they love.
I think that's just one of the great things that, I mean, yes, it's terrible that we have had this pandemic, but truly, if you look at the state of Pennsylvania, if you look at northeastern and central Pennsylvania specifically, really, I think that notion of just, even if you don't know someone, you know someone, and everyone is just so neighborly.
It's coming together, really. It's uniting so many people.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so you guys have made it easy because you partner with all the great organizations in the area. Like really, it's one-stop shopping online to find out what to do so you can have the perfect day trip or the perfect weekend getaway.
Absolutely, and we're really proud that we're able to do that for us.
Yeah, so where can we go to learn more info about what the Chamber's doing?
Absolutely, head over to PoconoChamber.org or visit our partnership organization, the Pocono Mountain Visitors Bureau, at Poconos.org.
And before we let you go, what's your favorite thing here at Mazezilla?
So I've been coming here for about 4 or 5 years with all of my high school and college friends, and honestly, what's directly behind us? The fun maze.
The maze! Have you made it out?
Absolutely, every year. Thankfully, I'm here now.
A champion! All right. Well, Michael, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Haley, and thank you, Chris, for having me.
Thank you.
And don't go anywhere. We come back, we're showcasing even more beautiful things here in the Pocono Mountains, some of the foliage. Stay tuned for more PA Live on the road. Welcome back to PA Live on the road at Mazezilla in Saylorsburg. We're back now with the owner, Nate, and you brought some pumpkins.
I did.
So you're gonna teach us how to carve a pumpkin? Oh, you're already starting.
Well, I mean, I feel like what's to teach? You put a knife in a pumpkin and you carve, but of course it's not going to look like no intricate design.
I need some tips and tricks because, guys, I've never carved a pumpkin. Never in my life.
Believe you, never.
So how do I start?
Well, typically, most people cut off the top, which ours
Voila.
already cut off the top.
Magic of TV.
You take a lovely spoon,
we have to
a
do
big
this
spoon,
then?
and
Okay.
then you scoop out all the guts and the seeds.
Blah, blah, blah. There we go.
There's some in there left. Scoop all the guts and the seeds out.
And
you put
that's
them
why
in
I've
there.
never carved a pumpkin. That looks disgusting to me. That texture, no, thank you.
And when you're doing the top, make sure you do some kind of separate
Oh.
edge. So when you go to put on the top, you know exactly where the edge is. If you don't do
Smart.
that, you're kind of fumbling around to do it and everything else.
All right.
We actually don't do the tops. We actually cut from the bottom and cut the bottom out, and then we hole out and
Oh
take
my
the guts
gosh.
out of the bottom so you can actually have a whole nice stem and not have to worry about it.
That's smart. That's how yours is.
It is smart. I have a circle on the bottom of the pumpkin, and want to see what I carved in my quick 60-second carving?
A square.
A
Look at these
square.
shapes. What are you making?
I'm making abstract art. Abstract
I
art.
love it.
Yeah.
All right.
Why
well, I
not?
want to
Now I'll
make
make a triangle.
jack-o'-lantern. So.
So turn it towards you. Make it easy for
Oh,
yourself.
Okay. I'm gonna sit.
You could either draw it out or anything else,
Wait,
or there's some
Nate.
lovely carving kits that have different patterns and everything else that you can trace the patterns on them and put them on.
This can't be the sharpest tool in the box.
It's like a saw. There you go.
Look at there. Go, Haley.
I understand why I have never done this in my life.
Well, one of the great things too, you have some more pumpkins that are already all carved. This is a great social distancing sort of thing. You
How do you
know,
get
an
it?
activity
How
that
do
we
you get
can
it in?
all be apart from one another. Too bad you
How
can't
do you do this?
just like,
This is hard.
if this hole was a little bit
Oh, I didn't go
bigger,
deep enough.
maybe
Okay.
I can put my head through it.
So one eyeball's in. So I have to really go much deeper. Okay.
I'm making a helmet. Isn't that
oh
a
my
pumpkin
gosh.
man? Isn't
How
that?
fun would that be?
Well, I
Wear those
mean,
for the next part of the show.
it would be fun if it actually works,
We need
but
some muscle for this. These are thick pumpkins. All right, so people can come here. They can buy pumpkins. Up above, you have all these pumpkins out, all shapes, colors, sizes. How often is that open? That's open all week?
Our produce stand where we have pumpkins there, not the walk-to pumpkin patch, is open daily 9 to 6 every day. Into
a little bit
not
more.
big enough.
Little bit more.
Into November.
We
we
have
might
a
be
minute
staying
before
open till
break. I'm
December.
going to get my helmet.
I'm sorry, I bent it.
It's okay. There's more.
This is hard. there's
So,
plenty.
what do you see as the most popular type of pumpkin here? Because you don't just have the regular orange ones. You have all different colors, all different shapes, all different varieties, right?
We do. The white ones this year seem to be more popular this year because they're a little different.
Oh, they're so pretty. Oh, I love them.
The white ones people tend to take. We can't keep them on the shelves.
Which ones do people want to buy to make their pumpkin necklaces? Like that I'm wearing.
Oh my gosh! What is that?
It's a pumpkin necklace.
You can be so crafty. The
Very
possibilities are
nice.
truly endless. And
They
you come over to
really-
Mazezilla
And
and
then you can
Klingel
just make a
Produce Farm.
helmet.
There's my
Yay!
eyeball. Guys, this is
It's
not a walk in the
honestly-
park.
It's actually pretty heavy on my head. I'm not gonna lie. It's probably 30 pounds.
Welcome to PA Live on the Road. Well, you never know what's going to happen here, what Chris is going to do.
Well, you know what? If we're gonna carve a pumpkin on live TV, why don't we make it fun? It's okay to be messy.
Oh
right?
my goodness, it really is. So you can carve pumpkins here, but we were earlier talking about camelback. You can also do some zip lining there. So now take a look at that. It might be an adventure you want to try out.
It's in the dark. And it's pretty thrilling. It's a thrilling ride all the time, but doing it in the pitch dark adds a little Halloween spookiness to it.
Okay, my goodness. So that's something great to do if you're up for the scare of it all.
Haley.
Welcome back to PA Live on the Road as I stomp on another spotted lanternfly. That makes our grand total 3 or 4 today.
Oh, and you can hear the baby doesn't like that. They're sneezing at it.
No, joining us now, we have Randy and Tiffany from Blue Ridge Estate and Winery over in Tannersville. Guys, so great for you to come on by. We're happy you're here.
It's awesome. Thanks for having us, Haley. A great phone call the other day. You called me up. You're going to be at Mazezilla. Thank you.
Yeah, so you guys are fans of Mazezilla.
Oh, big time. Maggie baby's all sweaty right now from running up and down the slides. Mazezilla really is the most family fun place in the world. Even the little piglet's tails are waggling. It's awesome.
Right?
It's so awesome.
My tail's waggling.
Right? It's the best.
One of
It's
the
the
most
best.
fun places for the adults in the area is your winery.
Oh,
it's,
God.
It's one of my personal favorites, and
Thanks,
it's
Haley.
the 13th best in the nation.
Wild, right?
How's
Great
it been
stuff.
doing during the pandemic?
Fantastic. We've set up seating all throughout the vineyards. There's literally probably about 800 seats throughout the vineyards. So it's all spread out. It's all over the place. We got parking in the field. It's been a fantastic summer.
Wow, and you have some of your favorite wines with us today. So what did you bring?
So we brought the most popular, Inspiration. Inspiration's our top wine. We can barely make it fast enough. I brought Godfather. Godfather is actually ranked in the top 1% wines in the whole world. Isn't that neat?
Wow.
1%.
And it's right here in our backyard, people.
So
Oh my
awesome,
goodness.
right? And then Conscience is always popular. It's a wine that smells like a Moscato, feels like a Riesling, but ends dry like a Chardonnay. And Sunshine Red, man, if you like strawberries in a glass, Sunshine Red is your wine. It's great stuff.
Oh, wow. Now, how are the glitter wines doing?
We just bottled. So we had an artist do a rendition of Tiff's face, and we put it on a bottle, right? And we just released the pink version. So the glitter wine, we have wine that has edible glitter built right into it. And it sparkles, it shimmers, it's beautiful, and the pink just came out.
Oh, wow.
stuff.
I've had it before. I'm a big fan of it.
a
But
winner.
sitting in the vineyard sounds so wonderful. So I've been going to a couple wineries recently, and it's a different experience than normal. You can't go right up to the bar and do the normal tasting. So
Right.
what can people be prepared with when they come to your winery?
Sure, yeah. So we have a setup where you can get a flight. You'd walk over to the bar, you'd buy a flight, and it comes in a little carrier, and then you can go out and sit wherever you like. Like I said, we have seating on the deck, on the porch, the patio, all throughout the rows of the vineyards. A lot of times couples are taking walks in the vineyard, holding hands. It's like magic. It
Now,
really
if
is.
someone's watching
Yeah.
right now and thinking, especially I feel like this is how my family thinks. If you're going to go to a winery, a vineyard, an estate, you have to be 21 to drink. But is it okay for people that aren't 21 to come and enjoy the property and everything you have there?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, the winery is always a family-friendly place. We're pet friendly. Obviously, children. I mean, my kids are always running around. But yeah, I mean, there's always kids running around. I mean, we always tell the parents, just pay attention to where they're at. You make sure everyone's safe. But yeah, it's a very family setting,
Do you
family
still have
atmosphere.
the bonfires and everything?
There's 2 fire pits out there. They're lit I'm
Nice.
sure they're lit right now. They're lit every
Yeah.
night. Yeah, it's great stuff. And
Well, the only thing I'm thinking right now is I hope your other 2 kids, the ones that are a little older, aren't lost in the corn maze behind us. You're talking about keep an eye on your kids, and now you're not keeping an eye on doing a corn maze.
Oh my gosh, so cute. They didn't get lost. There they are.
Yeah.
So if people do want to come visit your winery, do they need to call ahead and make a reservation, or can they show up?
Yeah, well, we are going to be doing a reservation for heated space once it gets cold out. So
Okay.
tomorrow we're putting up a gigantic tent. It's a 4,000 square foot tent
Wow.
in the front parking lot. We already have about 5 tents out there, but we're adding another one. This is gigantic. It's going to have heating in it, lighting in it. It's a major system, right? So we're going to have reservations for the heated space, but outside walking around on the deck, there's no reservations needed for it. And you know what's coming up? The lighting of the vineyards.
Yes, I love this. This is so pretty.
Every year we do this, and what we're gonna change it up this year because we don't want to have giant crowds.
Right.
So what we're gonna do is starting on the day after Halloween, when daylight savings hits, we're gonna light the vineyards up every single night going forward from that moment on.
Oh, my
So there's no
goodness.
hurry. Come on out, enjoy. It's 250,000 lights. It's magic. They can see
Wow.
it from the moon.
Just like you said, magical. You have to go. So check them out on Facebook, check them out online, or visit them in Tannersville. And you have some other locations too throughout the area. Guys, thank you so much
Yeah,
for
we're
coming on and
grateful.
being part of PA Live on the road with us.
Thanks, Haley. Thank you.
All right, we'll
Thank
see you soon. You at home, stick with us. We'll be back with much
See
more
you
right
guys.
after this. Welcome back to PA Live on the road at Mazezilla in Saylorsburg. We're having so much fun, but now let's get a check on reality with Nick Toma back in studio. Hi, Nick.
Hey, it looks like you guys are having a blast out there. Let's get you caught up to date. Widespread efforts to get the vote out in the final 2 weeks before the election, and the Latino community is one of those groups being targeted. Officials in Hazleton with the Dominican House say the Latino turnout has been low in recent elections, possibly because of the language barrier or perhaps the intimidating election process. They're trying to help newer citizens try to navigate navigate through the process. Spanish language videos and instructions are there for those who do not speak English. Much more on how that effort will affect turnout November 3rd coming up for you tonight at 5. For now, let's get back out into the field with our PA Live crew, Chris and Haley. Haley, did you step on a spotted lanternfly earlier?
Many of them, actually, Nick. There are so many spotted lanternflies.
There's one on you now.
Don't even.
I'm kidding.
I would believe it. They're all day. They're all over the place. So definitely be aware of that if you come down.
Isn't it so funny that Nick said going back to the field? Like, when would you ever hear Nick Tome of Eyewitness News
back
saying
to the field
that?
with the lanternflies. Thank you so much for that update, Nick. We'll see you at 5 for more. But now, back here for PA Live on the Road, Elizabeth is joining us from the Pocono Chamber. It's so nice to see you.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
You're looking so cute for fall today.
I love the fall fashion, so I'm here for it.
Give us a spin. Yeah. Oh, yes. The runway at the corn maze.
Yes. Now, you are a Pocono girl. You grew up in the Carbon County area, and you've lived here your whole life. So, to you, what's it been like for the pandemic to see everyone come together, all the businesses, and see all the tourists, you know, really be respectful of the area?
Absolutely. You know, it has been a hard year for everyone, but our business community definitely took a hard hit. But, you know, things are opening back up, and things are happening here in the Poconos for the fall, and we're happy to welcome tourists into our area. You know, we have so many safe things for them to do as they visit. We have a beautiful everything outdoor here in the Poconos is great. So there's so much here for anyone, all ages. So yeah, we welcome all of the tourists into our area as long as, you know, they're being safe, keeping our space clean. You know, we really take pride in the Pick Up the Poconos. So yeah, it's a safe, great place to visit, and we're happy to welcome them.
Wonderful.
Yeah. What would you say for people that are watching, and I think this is still something I struggle with, what is the definition of the Pocono region?
To you.
Yes, so, you know, the Poconos is northeastern Pennsylvania. You know, I say anywhere where the foliage is beautiful in Pennsylvania, that's northeastern PA, and that's the Poconos. So, you know, Monroe County is really the heart here of the Poconos, but it's really all of northeastern Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I know we were in Jim Thorpe last month and the leaves were just starting to turn. Now it's beautiful no matter where you're driving or going, so much to see. Are you a fan of Mazezilla? Have you done the maze?
So this is actually my first year here and I'm loving it.
Really?
Yes, it is such a, you know, it's been here my whole life, so but I'm finally experiencing
my whole life
year.
too. I grew up 30 minutes from here and I never came. So I think it's a real hidden gem for the locals.
It really is, yes. And I'm so happy to be here. I love it. I love all things fall, the fall foods. So happy to be here and really excited to
I'm happy to be here too. Yeah, my sister on her drive to work every morning, she sees the billboard for Mazezilla, you know, this huge corn maze. And now we're here and I think I'll definitely be back.
Of course.
I know, right? Make it a yearly thing. So I'm so happy you joined us today because, you know, you love this area so much and it shows. And the Chamber does so much for the businesses and the communities. If we want to keep up with things that are happening and going on, how's the best way to do that?
Yeah, so, you know, our website is poconochamber.org and it's really a resource for a whole region. It's a resource for our visitors and our business community. So really to stay up to date on all things Chamber, it's our website, poconochamber.org.
All right, and on social media. Elizabeth, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Have you ever done the Monster Mountain Coaster at Camelback?
Not yet, but I've heard about it and I'm excited to try that too.
We did it. It was very spooky, so take a look at it.
We have a mountain coaster, a mountain roller coaster all year round, but now for Halloween we've converted it into the Monster Coaster. Again, something we've done in the past but really enhanced this year. We have lots of great exciting props. I can't tell too much about them because we want you to experience those on the coaster. You got to get spooked. One of the really other great things we've added this year is live actors and actresses that sort of come to life during the ride as well.
That was very scary. Whew! We just got off the roller coaster. I was not expecting it to be that much of a roller coaster. It's pretty intense.
Yeah, it's been here for roughly 10 years, and I mean, the speed's on there. You control it. So however adventurous you want to do, that's what you do.
I was going the slowest possible, but then there were these like really sharp turns where you're kind of dangling off the thing. So then I did have to put a little more speed into it, because otherwise I'm just like dangling there. But wow, 10 out of 10, I recommend it.
We survived.
We made it. Let's do it again.
Okay.
welcome back to PA Live on the road in Saylorsburg in Monroe County. We're having so much fun in the Poconos today. We are at the corn maze. We have some corn here, and Nate's back again. Now, this is your family farm. So what's it like to see all these people come out year after year to enjoy what you have to offer?
We've definitely grown since we first started back in 1998. We enjoy giving people a place to go, a safe place to go, and very family oriented, and have a great time.
And it's winding down for the season.
It is, only 3 weekends left.
3 weekends left, so there's so much to do here. And you know, before we let you go, we have to get some expert advice. Corn shucking. We thought that it was peeling off whatever those are.
The husks.
It's not?
It's not. Corn shucking's actually taking the corn off the cob itself.
Well, here. Whoa, look at that.
That was honestly great.
We did not rehearse that.
Show us how it's done.
Well, actually, the easiest way to do it is you take it and you break it right in half.
Oh my. First he wants me to carve the pumpkin. Now this. Okay, there we go.
And now it's really easy. You can go and you can just get it right off. If you turn, spiral.
Oh, feed the birds.
Can we feed the animals here?
Mm-hmm. Yes, you can.
Perfect. Good to know.
Now, one of the amazing things is when you see corn and a corn stalk, how many pieces of corn, ears of corn, does usually a stalk produce?
Typically 2.
That's all?
That's it. Yep. Typically 2. There's an upper ear and a lower ear.
All season?
All season. Yep.
Did anyone know that?
Oh, I thought you were going to say
and
like
there's
22.
multiple different types of corn. What you're using right there is animal corn or feed corn.
What kind of corn is in the maze?
Maize is animal corn, feed corn. There's sweet corn, there's ornamental corn, like this is ornamental corn that you get for the decorations with the different colors and everything else. There's popcorn and everything.
Look at how gorgeous this is. And you can buy some of this here too if you wanted, right?
Yes, we have them for sale up at the produce stand every day from 9 to 6.
So many great things. All the pumpkins and gourds you could imagine. Now, pumpkin picking, can you do that here too, or is it kind of just walk in and pick from the stand?
9 to 6 daily. We have pumpkins at the produce stand every day. If you actually want to go out into the pumpkin patch and get them, that's only on weekends, Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays when the maze is opened. You'll get a wagon ride down, or you can walk on the walking path if you don't want to go on the wagon ride to do that. And then you come down and we have little pull behind wagons, which you saw earlier that we had some pumpkins on it. You can take right out into the patch and you pick it right off the vine.
Now, to come here, is there a price of admission?
There's no admission to come here at all. The only thing you have to pay for is for the maze.
Okay.
The maze itself, our daytime price is $10, ages 4 and up, and our nighttime price goes up at 5. Same ages 4 and up to 12. So you only got to pay for.
Scary.
Yep. BYOF. Bring your own flashlight, not flask.
You heard it here. There you go.
Such fun.
So 3 more weekends to do this. So hopefully people can come on out. And is it weather permitting too?
Yes. We don't. Passing the maze get a little packed down, so it does get a little unsafe for people to be on it. So if it does rain, or anything else like that.
Oh my gosh.
We do shut down, but we always post it on our website.
Chris! You're getting so corny!
On our website or our Facebook page.
Oh my goodness. Well, Nate, it's been such a fun day here at Mazezilla. Thank you so much to you and your family for inviting us over today.
Thank you for coming, and you have a great day.
Oh yeah, we'll be back again for sure.
All right.
We'll see you soon. You can check out Mazezilla on Facebook, online on the website. And as you can tell, there's just one of the many things to do here in the Pocono Mountains.
Yeah, who knew that we would be, shucking corn right now.
For all the animals.
In front of a corn maze. Really, this On the Road series has is becoming such a mainstay of the community, because it's so great to have so much community involvement, and for all the hard work you're putting into the show, Haley, and everyone at the station. We just love being out.
Honestly, we've gotten very lucky. We had 2 beautiful weather days. We were in Jim Thorpe and here. And do we want to tell them where we're going next?
Yes, here's your exclusive breaking news.
So next month, we will be doing our On the Road show in the Electric City in Scranton.
Yes.
So we hope you'll join us for that one as well. And if you want to catch up on anything we talked about today, you can always find it on our website, pahomepage.com. We're going to post everything there. And you know what a fun day. I mean, my favorite comment about the Jim Thorpe show from viewers was people who've lived in that area their whole life learn stuff from the show. So to me, that means we're making the difference. So hopefully people here in Monroe County learn stuff too. Thanks for joining us today. And stay tuned. Eyewitness News at 5 is coming up now. Have a great night.